All right, we learned overnight that the U.S. will withdraw all diplomatic personnel from Venezuela this week as the country descends further into chaos. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said the presence of diplomats at the embassy has become a constraint on U.S. policy. Now, the statement, interestingly, hints at further U.S. action. What could that be? That's the big question. Schools and businesses in Venezuela are closed for a third day because of widespread blackouts that began last week. Manuel Bojorquez, who has reported extensively from Venezuela, shows us how the latest emergency is making life increasingly difficult.
Some desperate Venezuelans have resorted to sporadic looting as the typically short supply of food and medicine becomes even harder to get. They're forced to search for water too, people say, since the pump stopped working. The blackout's effect has been devastating for the country's hospitals, where doctors perform surgeries by flashlight. Opposition groups estimate 17 people have died from lack of proper care. Dr. Luis Fernandez spoke with us via Skype from Caracas. He says doctors are having to treat patients in their homes as a result of the blackouts.
The system has had problems for an awfully long time.
Secretary of State Mike Pompeo blamed Nicolás Maduro's government yesterday for inadequate management of the energy system. He also accused Venezuela's allies, Russia and Cuba, of enabling Maduro's regime.
The Kremlin is standing with its Venezuelan cronies against the will of the people. Moscow, like Havana, continues to provide political cover to Maduro regime.
Maduro blames a U.S. cyber attack for the blackouts, though he's offered no proof, and so far no sign he can provide a quick fix. All of this intensifying the difficulties people described to us as we reported in Caracas last month. When this woman's grandson had a severe asthma attack, the hospitals couldn't help, she said. Her only hope, medicine that expired 3 years ago.
You took that risk, so it helped. Pero a riesgo.
For now, opposition leader Juan Guaidó is hoping people channel that pain into protests he's called for later today. For CBS This Morning, Manuel Bojorquez, Miami.